Oh!
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Who shot that?
That was me.
5 p.m.
First shot all day, and it's off the bar.
He doesn't want to play until after the Packers game, probably.
That's in 1 hour.
He's not playing until after the Packers game?
I know,
No,
5
that's
p.m.
4:15 Eastern.
Oh.
Yeah, Dolphins Steelers is first. 5 p.m. his time?
Jesus.
It'll be 5 by the time it's over.
Yeah, so it's
No,
after
he
football.
wants to
Fucking leveled him.
5 PST his time, so that's 8
8 p.m.
Hammond's
Lewis.
time.
Yeah.
No, 7 a.m. his time. 8 p.m. Hammond's
8.
time.
8! For the third time, 8!
It's 8.
5 plus 3 is 8.
Why am I lagging all of a sudden?
Because you touch yourself.
Too much math.
Kill Whitey.
And they take him down, losing
His head's
yardage
gonna
back
explode.
at the 27.
Wait,
It's a
that's
loss
right.
of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
When I watch
What is
plays
their
like
points?
that, I give a lot of thanks that my DNA
3
did not make
and
me an
3
offensive tackle.
something.
Because
Ah,
that is a
nice
very
pass.
difficult job to hold
Thank
your
you.
block against
3
a
and
really
2.
good
We're getting the
defensive
lays
end
down,
and
for
hang
sure.
on to it so your runner can get to the edge and do it without holding. I don't know that that's really
Really time
possible for very many people.
boxing and
They'll roll him
moving
out
and
right.
season.
A really nice gain of 25
try.
yards.
I wanted my assist.
That's the
Alright.
type of play there that puts
Nice
the defense in a stress. Marcus Mariota on the run. You don't know whether he's going to take it downfield
Strong.
or throw the footballs we just saw
Cool.
there. And boy, was he accurate with that one.
And you know, the Oregon coaches
Number
offered him a
2.
scholarship without ever seeing him start a game because they saw him in
Drew
camp, they
from
saw
the
plays
Argyle.
like that, offered it.
Liverpool.
4 was nil. 2.
Oh my god! How does that happen?
Mariota on first down.
FIFA.
And he will find his man
FIFA
on the
logic.
end route, complete.
The 3 of them right there.
Good for 4.
Yep.
It's 2nd down.
Wait, bro.
No.
Sorry, this
You just allow anything? Yeah.
No.
Mariota hands to Henry.
At least walk away with the draw.
Probably.
Should have been a win, but
This inside.
Could have easily been a win. But
it's okay.
15 yards.
Hey,
It would have been a loss if we would have gotten that second goal.
Hey, Brent Sweet, thank you for helping me open
No
the
wonder
draw.
he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were
Is that the
watching?
tweet?
It's not all pads.
Yeah, it says Brent Sweet helped you open that stubborn jar.
He is
Because you
a
got
Really
those
appreciate
human
that.
being.
Did he though?
Faster than
strong
you
hands,
think.
though.
When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring
Strong
down.
hand, strong
2
hand,
yards
strong
on the
hand.
carry there. It'll be
Yeah,
2nd
yeah,
down.
25, 44.
You gotta look for Crumb, and then he's gonna go
And
there.
now a peek at the starters on the defensive side.
Such a
Boo.
bully. With food.
I don't even think he's home.
jeez.
No, I don't think so.
Did Hill get a new? Did Hill get his old mic again?
No, that's not me.
And after the play
That's
on the
annoying.
ground, that brings up
That's
2nd
me.
down here.
Maybe it's Brent Sweet. Man, did you borrow my mic? The old one?
Now they
I
try
can't
the
find
right
this
side
thing
here.
you did.
Down right around the 25.
He doesn't know he's there yet.
Game there, but they'll need to do better
Oh, yeah,
this time.
true.
It's
We
3rd and
really have
6.
6 people. That's
6 people. That's what I'm talking about. So
So
then when Hess comes in, he'll go to Johnny's position and Johnny will play right back.
Yeah, I'm switching with Hill, so Hill's gonna be right mid, and then whoever Hess wants to go, you guys can figure it out. I'll play right back.
On 3rd down, Mariota.
Oh, that was stupid. Fix
I'm the
it.
only player on this team that has a clean sheet.
A great read and it's picked off. The 20, 10.
I'm the only one who played defense. No matches can be
No
played.
matches.
Okay.
How's your? Oh no, I'll be there in a second from
I
watching the
robbed
play.
that pass instead of done it.
Script in that first drive. Pick
Does it
6.
make sense to try and change the formation with this many people? Maybe do like three up front?
They certainly got in gear. What a big time play.
Yeah, but then you don't have as many people central.
And now the offense, they've
That's the
got to
thing.
turn things around.
It's not like
So
we
then
don't
you have
stay
the-
central.
Your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Well, that's the issue. If your position is technically central, you should at least you'll be closer to being central normally.
Oh, I put the ball right next to me. So I could have been switch. I'll cover.
Literally
Here.
just
Get back in midfield.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
You're gonna get traded in a minute.
Decent
No,
field
no,
position.
You're getting transferred.
Costly.
You're gonna get transferred to.
Coach, don't put me on loan.
You're gonna get sold to Cody's old team.
Are we was gonna say that. And
Yeah, we did a 1-for-1 transfer.
Who'd you transfer? Did you transfer?
We took the legendary Cody Hammond. We got the legendary Cody Hammond in exchange for the Robert Hill.
prospect to be named later.
Oh no. 1.5 3-star.
He's the 1.5-star prospect. What? I'm just kidding. Lego score a goal for me. Waiting for opponent. Woo!
Waiting for opponents. Here we go.
Doing so good, and then it reverted back to old shit.
Crap.
Chip shot off the bar into the goalie's hands. I'm done.
Yo, I just boxed that shit.
A-B touchdown? What does that mean? Tony Brown.
AFC Bournemouth touchdown?
No. Tony
I'm
Brown.
turquoise.
Steelers.
Two of them?
Orange. Steelers.
Oh my god, another interception. What the
6 on
fuck
2.
am I doing? What the fuck am I doing?
Where's the ball go? Oh.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm just getting it. Woo!
Good God!
Where's the ball go? I mean, oh, yeah, 6 o'clock in the first cue.
We'll check on his status when we get back. A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting to run. Here's Luck. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down. We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Second down, goal to go from the 6. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This will be fielded at the 8. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out come the Titans now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
As I watch that play unfold, stereotypes were being broken left and right. As a corner, you're often back there guarding against the pass. But how about that diagnosis and read and getting into the backfield and making a nice play and a tackle?
To throw, Mariota. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Now Mariota. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
And fit's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even add a little extra at the end with a short run.
22 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Tennessee first down.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
A first down throw for Mariota. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
Mariota. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to it.
With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with a football here to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
One blind thing.
Again, it's Mariota. That's complete right around the 8. Only 2 yards on the completion. It's second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Their big tight end, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans have made this a one-score game.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense just has to hate those guys.
Just drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And the Titans defense, they get ready. They take the field again. And a touchdown given up the last time they were out there, so maybe need to refocus a little bit.
And make sure that they don't start finger-pointing with each other because oftentimes when a touchdown's given up, you say, okay, where did that happen? Who broke down? Who gave it up? Instead, just go back out there, be a unit again, and try and play a little.
Now a hit and Locke lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Encroachment defense. Still second down.
And they'll run it here. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
3rd and long. It's Locke. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And that brings up 4th down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
On 2nd down, Mariota again. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there at 22.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. A 1st down carry for Henry, and he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but all
I'm
depends
surprised
on
they were
how
able
the
to
game
tug
is
it
going.
that long without like
Is it
ripping
a
it off.
series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now they'll run it on the toss. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The way he roared up and made that play, that tells me that he spent a lot of time in the film room analyzing what this offense does, and he saw something that convinced him he didn't have to worry about the pass. He could just go right now and make a play. I think if you're the offensive team, you better file that away a little bit.
This is caught inside the 15. Give him 30 yards there. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with it. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. Back to Tennessee after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. So now it's 1st and goal. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Now, I can't imagine any celebrations being any bigger than your first NFL touchdown. And this rookie running back is still seeking his. He's not going to get it on that play.
6 yards still to go here on 2nd and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6.
Don't they have it?
And they'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. On 2nd down, here's Love. Allen has it, left side. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. One receiver left is Hilton. On 1st down, it's Love. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
When a linebacker's able to sit at the 2nd level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
Luck throwing again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but was not in bounds. Incomplete. Here's Pat McAfee now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Oh, I nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. Mariota on 1st down. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down.
I remember growing up playing basketball. My coach has always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. Well, guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you can hear all the screams of screen.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
We got a rumble party
Boy.
Come on. Watch out.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half here. Mariota going down the middle, and it's complete. And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the third. Hey, Charles, you need water. Jeez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. To throw on second down is Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well. 3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Taking on the midfield logo.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
One receiver left. That's Allen. Now a first down throw. Luck. And a reception made by Dante Moncrief. It's a gain of 24 that time. And that'll be good for an Indianapolis first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Let's just go ahead and go back through that play with his eyes because he's got to read his keys. Run or pass right off the top. You're probably going to read an offensive lineman to see if he sets up in pass protection, if he fires out for a running play. The next thing is you're going to check and see what the backs. He ends up with the football. Okay, now you got to check and see. Does an offensive lineman come downfield and try and block you? Are you going to try to elude him? Are you going to take him on and hold your spot? What are you going to do? In this case, didn't have to do any of that. Saw all of his keys, saw the play in front of him, and ran clean to the ball carrier and finished off the play.
Luck. He's got time. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
Tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Mariota gives to Henry, and he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Call it a gain of 5 now.
Jesus Christ.
time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. So the offense needing 4 yards. It's 3rd down. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. And they'll go on the ground. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Lock on 3rd down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Offense.
Here's Pat McAfee now. He's been terrific so far. Fielded at the 43. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. We get a glance at the Colts defense as they work their way back on the field. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Henry, the lone man in the backfield. A 1st down throw for Mariota. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah,
they?
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It's Jelani Jenkins that brings him down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. 2 yards to go here on 3rd down. Mariota on 3rd and 2. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 15 yards down to the 15 and a 1st down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Derrick Henry. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And he's back here in the struggle department in this one like he was a week ago. And, partner, I think you can pin some of this on that O-line. The room to run, just not there.
You mentioned last week that it felt like the offensive line was getting beaten to the punch by the guys across the ball.
It was pretty evident, I thought.
I mean, they were off the ball fast, penetrating, getting into the offensive backfield, really spilling a lot of runs before they got started. So I thought your observation was spot on then, and you're right there again this week. Same thing is happening, not able to get started because they're not able to control the point of attack.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And on 3rd down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Now Mariota. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. All right, so this one's now back within a field goal. And if anybody tells you they see how this one's going to end, I'd have to say they're probably lying, Charles.
And this game's had more twists and turns than a good mystery novel. And I have a feeling we've got a few more twists and turns in store for us before they shake hands here.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Titan defense getting set now, coming back onto the field. They got the stop last time that resulted in a punt, and then it resulted in 3 for their offense.
And this is one time where the defense won't get credit for creating points, but that's exactly what they did. All right, forced them into a punt, turned it over to their offense, and guess what? Points went on the board.
Points went on the board, 3 of them. Now they'll be looking for another stop. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain, and it's 2nd down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
I know from an offensive perspective, you want every play to be a big play. But sometimes the defense actually wins, and they did there on that draw play. Good job by the runner just taking care of the football because he didn't want to compound a bad play by turning it over.
And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. They get only For that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. And this is incomplete.
Receivers work all the time on making sure they catch the ball, haul it into their bodies before they turn and run. A little bit of loss of focus on that play.
On second down, Mariota again. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the fourth with the football. Mariota on first down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. A second down throw here for Mariota. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, you know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
So the Titans in possession of the football here. We get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successfully. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They didn't try and...
reinvent the wheel there on fourth down. Pretty simple play call, pretty effective.
Pretty much a big boy play. Going to a big guy on that route in order to pick up the first down. I think they're just thinking to themselves, who's going to be able to stop him at that size in this situation?
Well, they couldn't stop him there, picking up the first down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They'll toss it to Henry. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And now they're in. And here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They come up in an offset eye. On the give, this is their fullback. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, we've seen some lead changes, and it certainly appeared that one of these squads was in full control of the game, but that's not the case after that touchdown.
Yeah, they erase a 2 TD deficit here to grab the lead. So a big two-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans. Mariota will look to throw. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he... takes it across the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on third down.
Thinking pass. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
They begin with Henry, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Now hang on here, timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3. Henry, the lone man in the backfield. He'll get the football here. They find some open field here. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.